Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our today's topic is on ejection fraction, basically important parameter of the heart system, cardiac. Now basically ejection fraction is what? This is called fraction of end diastolic volume which is ejected. Clear? What is that? Fraction of end diastolic volume which is ejected. Now this is denoted by EJ, ejection fraction. And when you see the echocardiography, in echocardiography this is also written under the heading either of ejection fraction. If you see echo of the patient, echo means cardiac ultrasound, in that this parameter is also given under the heading of EF or ejection fraction. Now what is this? What is end diastolic volume? How much? Understanding of ejection fraction is with the understanding of end diastolic volume. End diastolic volume is what? We are taking left ventricle. When the left ventricle is filled with its maximum capacity at the end of diastole, the amount which is its maximum capacity when it is filled with all the blood, the volume at that time is around 120 ml, sometime 130 maybe, but generally 120 it is regarded. Now this is the volume which is present in the ventricle at the end of the diastole, so this is called as end diastolic volume. Clear that? Now when heart pumps the blood during systole, this volume which heart gathered during diastole, that is pumped forward. Clear? So what? This 120 will be pumped during diastole in the arterial tree aorta, but this whole 120 is not pumped. Clear? From this 120, how much is pumped in one beat when one time heart contract? That is 70 ml, which is called as stroke volume. So if we subtract that from this, 50 ml still remain in the heart at the end of systole, which will be called as end systolic. But point here to understand is 70 ml from 120 is ejected. Clear? How much is ejected? 70 ml is ejected from how much? From 120. So if we take its ratio, this will be called as ejection fraction. What? Fraction of end diastolic volume that is ejected. Is this fraction of this? Yes, this is fraction of this which is ejected in one beat. So if we calculate this, it will be from around 58% or we can say 55 to 60%. This will be normal value, remember. So normal ejection fraction, normally from the amount which is gathered in the heart, we pump 50 to 60%, which is the value taken if there is normal stroke volume of 70%. So normal value of ejection fraction is 55% or 60%, not more than that. So it means if our heart is 100% normal, what? Our heart, human heart is 100% working normal. At that level, his ejection fraction will be 55 to 60. Why not 100%? Because we cannot expel out, eject out all the blood gathered during diastole, as this is the ratio of the end diastolic volume which is ejected. Clear? Now this is an important parameter to check lungs function. If abnormally this is decreased less than 40%, even 35 and 30%, that is important parameter related to the failure of the heart. In case of heart failure, this parameter declines. Clear? Heart is unable to pump proper stroke volume, so this value will be decreased less than this. If this value is 55 to 60%, this will be called as normal ejection fraction. Clear? सो आज हमने बताया कि हार्ट का एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पैरामीटर है जिससे हम देखते हैं कि हार्ट कितना काम कर रहा है, सही काम कर रहा है, नहीं कर रहा है, इजेक्शन फ्रैक्शन। ये क्या है, जब हम कार्डियक साइकिल पढ़ते हैं तो इसकी डेफिनेशन है कि जितना हार्ट के अंदर वॉल्यूम जमा हुआ जब वो भर रहा था डायस्टोल में, उसको कहते हैं एंड डायस्टोलिक वॉल्यूम। उसमें से जितने परसेंट आगे वो पंप करता है उस परसेंटेज को हम कहते हैं इजेक्शन फ्रैक्शन। कितना नॉर्मली पंप करता है हमें पता है, स्ट्रोक वॉल्यूम जितना करता है। अब स्ट्रोक वॉल्यूम 70 है, नॉर्मल एंड डायस्टोलिक वॉल्यूम 120 है, दोनों की वैल्यू निकालेंगे 55 to 60% या अराउंड मैथमेटिकली 58% ये बनेगा। तो इसको हम कहते हैं, ये है वो फ्रैक्शन जो कि हार्ट इजेक्ट करता है ड्यूरिंग सिस्टोल, इसको हम कहते हैं इजेक्शन फ्रैक्शन। ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच।